You are listening to Dave Sweetmore, and I am delighted to say that joining me now from the Zutons is Dave McCabe. Dave, how are you doing?
How are you?
I know, yeah, really, really good. Thanks, better for speaking to you. I know you've been really, really busy over the last couple of months, so let's get straight in with it. You are about to release your first new album in 16 years. It's called The Big Decider. It comes out on the 26th of April. The first thing I want to ask, why has it taken 16 years?
Drug addiction and just falling out of love with whatever it was in the first place, and then finding the love to do it again.
What do you think it is that's made that come back, the love for it all these years on?
Well, the love never went away for music, but I just think when you try and get other bands together, try and do solo stuff, when you play with them people on stage, there's that feeling there, and them songs create that magic, and that's what's brought it back, to be honest.
This new album you are about to bring out, obviously your first three albums you brought out produced so many massive indie anthems. What could people expect from the new album?
More of the same, I suppose. I couldn't tell you. They're all one big album for me. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this one's different, this one's special, because they're all special. But I think with this record, it's kind of like there's a lot of emotion gone into it, and there's a lot of time gone into it, really. Do you know what I mean? So it's only 9 songs, but so there's no part of the album where something sounds similar to the last thing. It's kind of, they're all individual songs. Do you know what I mean? They all tell their own story.
It sounds like a real work of art. Do you find that all these years on, your influences and your way of writing and your way of recording have changed?
Yeah, I mean, I think like it's just a lot more direct. This record, I think some of the other records we made, there was loads of bits on it that kind of were there because we wanted, because you want to try new things all the time. But with this, the songs dictate very much what it is. And we try to keep it as simple as possible and not overcomplicate things, because I think that can happen quite easily,
It's not just a new album for fans to be excited about. It's also been produced by Nile Rodgers and Ian Bruder, two of the greatest people in music. How have you got them involved with it?
Our manager, Tim, had a connection to Nile Rodgers. We demoed 5 songs. We sent them over and they got to him. Within 48 hours, he was jumped on a Zoom and he was singing Creeping back to us, saying how much he loved it. So that's how that came about, which was mad. Do you know what I mean? It was surreal, really, because you're looking at your phone, you're looking behind it, going, is this happening? Do you know what I mean? But and then we went in with him, and he was really laid back, cool guy, and just let us be ourselves, which is good. And he never turned around and said, this one needs a chorus, this one needs this. He was just like, we've got all the parts. It's just about making the parts the best they can be. And the Brody stuff was just like, we got to a point where we needed to go back in and redo some songs. And obviously, they never all worked out with Niall. Like Creeping worked out, and a couple of others did. But they never all worked out with Niall. So we went back in with Brody, sent him some songs. And the song Big Decider, the single, Ian said it brought a tear to his eye. So he came out of retirement from production just to help us out, really. But I think he'd done a lot more than help us out and playing it down. But it's weird because he's a mate and he's been a mate for years, and you forget, do you know what I mean, that he's such a good producer. But the thing with them two people is, I find when you go out in your car and put the radio on, there's a 96% chance you're going to hear one of their 2 songs on the radio. So you're in good hands, aren't you, is what I'm saying, really.
The fact that you've got them two producing this album shows what quality it is. And just talking to you now, I can hear how proud you are of this work of art, which is exactly what it is. As far as live dates go, you've just completed a massive tour of intimate venues and dates. Your big tour starts on the 12th of April in Bristol. You come into this part of the world, Manchester, on Saturday the 13th of April when you play at the New Century Hall. What could people expect on this tour?
Me being present and not me flaking or not me falling over and not me talking loads of, well, yeah, I do talk a bit of gibberish between songs. Abby's got loads of new clobber. I've got some new trackies. And, Sean's probably drumming better than he ever has done. I'm singing, definitely singing and playing better than I have done. So it's kind of like, rather than getting older and becoming worse, it's like the opposite for me at the moment. So I'm just enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? And I think just a good solid set. That's the key, really. That's what we've been doing. But I mean, I've been looking at the crowd. No, I'm not like I say, I'm present. So that's what to expect. It doesn't sound like much, but you might notice it if you've seen us before and you see us again on this tour.
It's great hearing how positive you are. It really is, and I can't wait for it. As far as the set list go, do you concentrate mainly on the new album, or will you be throwing a load of the old classics in as well?
No, it's all the old classics and all the new classics, and a couple of weird ones thrown in for good measure. And it changes slightly from night to night, but we won't just be playing all new stuff and not playing any old stuff, if that's what people are worried about. Because I wouldn't want to do that, do you know what I mean? Because that's not the band. So it's a mixture. We don't play anything off the third record because it's not that good. Do you know what I mean? No one really goes there because it's just, I don't want to go into it, but we don't play anything off that. We might do though. We might play Always Right Behind You, but I don't know.
See what happens.
When you're looking at the songs you've got and you're weighing it up, the songs on that album, they kind of always fall off to the others that you want to play. Do you know what I mean?
You have got so much material to go through, and I can't wait to hear this new album in full. Your tour starts, as I said, on the 12th of April. You come to Manchester New Century Hall on Saturday the 13th of April. The album, The Big Decider, the first album in 16 years, comes out on the 26th of April. After this tour, Dave, and after the album's released, have you thought about the future yet? What does the future hold for the Zutons?
I just want to keep putting new music out and keep it rolling till I can't anymore. Do you know what I mean?
It's really good to hear that it's not just one project. And of course, we wish you all the best with it as well. The new album comes out the 26th of April. The single from that album, Creeping on the Dance Floor, is available now. I'm going to play it for you in a minute. But Dave McCabe from the Zutons, it's been amazing speaking to you. Good luck with the album. Good luck with the tour. And hopefully we'll catch up again soon, yeah?
Yeah, nice one. Nice one, Dave. See you later, mate.